Couple items in the mail today, plus putting the Sansei back together. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Friday evening. I was expecting a few items in the mail today, and I wasn't totally disappointed. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I I did get a couple of items. And the first one I'm going to show you is this. This is from, see if you can see that, Hayseed Hamfest in Iowa. And this is my recapping kit for the Halicrafters. There's a strap for the can capacitor. I say can, it's not really a can, but it's a paper can, I think. And we can take a look at that. And there you can see the different values of it. And that's for the main filter cap, obviously. I'm going to start to say I'm going to guess the paper cap replacements are in here, which they are. So those are there, and the main cap is there, and that's what you get for, I think it was $27 shipped. So it's not bad. Like I said, this makes it really nice, I think. So that's that. And in addition to that, I got this. This is my magnet wire, 26 gauge, 2 ounces, approximately 157 feet. It says Squadron Red round copper wire, and it's made in the USA. So that will be to wind the coil for the Restorable Radio's AM transmitter that I'm building, and that should be just what the doctor ordered. There, you can see a piece of it right there, and so that's what it looks like. And as soon as those coil forms get here, maybe tomorrow, who knows, we will get on that. So that's all that came today. A little disappointed. The radio, the Halicrafters, was supposed to be here originally Thursday, and then it was changed to Friday, and here it is Friday, and it has not arrived. So they did say by the end of the day, but I'm not holding out much hope for that happening, because the last time I checked on the internet, it was in I think some park in, I can't remember what the park name was, but it was in Illinois. I'm guessing around Chicago, somewhere around in there anyway. So, and that was at 1:45 this afternoon. So I'm guessing it either stopped there for the night, or if it did keep going, and if it did get to Indiana or whatever, wherever it was going, I'm sure they ain't going to run a special truck out just to deliver that. So anyway, hopefully, I don't know, some people get FedEx deliveries on Saturday, some don't, and I don't know if this place does or not, but I have seen a FedEx truck out on Saturday here, so I'm guessing maybe they might deliver tomorrow. Also, there's not several, but there's a few items, I think, coming through the Postal Service tomorrow that were supposed to be here either today or tomorrow, so that will be good. And so we'll report more on that when we get to it. And now next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna finish putting the Sansei radio together and take a look at that and see how that turned out. So stay tuned for that. What you are looking at is the inside of the Sansei radio. It is back together. I do have it completely assembled except for the back, which I'll put on last because, let's face it, you can't put it on any other time. Trying to point out, this is something kind of odd. I don't know exactly how it happened. I just know that it happened, and I'm happy for that. If you can look in there, let me see if I can get my pointy stick in there. I got a curvy pointy stick. I want the other pointy. There it is. Now over here, you'll see that's the dial string right there. I'm kind of playing around with. and it's just running down through there because the dowel pointer is behind that wheel. I'm going to move it over here and show you. Keep your eye over there next to the right of the wheel, and you will see it now there as it appears. Now, if you watch at the same time when this turns, this wire here, dowel string, which connects way over here on this pulley, goes down as it goes that way. That's the string it's on. And I don't even recall putting it on that string. I thought it was on the top string of the big wheel, but apparently it wasn't. So, anywho, that's the way that works. It's on that one there, and maybe I can show you a picture of it from a previous video or something of what had happened. But when I first put that on there, I think it might have been on the other string, and somehow it got transferred to that string, and I really don't know how it happened. Either that or I was on that all along and just didn't realize it. But it is on there. It is lined up. It is, I'll show you here in just a second when I turn around, plug it in and stuff like that. So let me do that real quick, and we'll bring you back.
We'd love to serve you this season with indoor and outdoor fireplaces, stoves, and inserts.
Alright, there we got see if I can point that out.
Online at myhoosierheart.com and available daily to come out to your place for free estimates. My Hoosier Heart.
That is the local station here on the FM band, and I've got it playing on the Sansei as well, and I'll show you where the dowel pointer is at.
Attachment is the pulling and tugging on the retina until it separates from the back of the eye, and if not corrected, can cause loss of vision. At Connor Smith Eye Center, the retina is evaluated during a normal exam. Do not delay having an eye exam if you are at risk for a retinal detachment. Call Connor Smith Eye Center today for an extensive eye exam and protect your vision. 812-524-3937.
So I think you can see that.
See your future clearly.
Its pointer's right there. So,
hi, I'm Shane Termillion, the new...
So it's supposed to be 99.3. I think it's pretty darn close, really. I'm going to put it back over here on my station. 98.3. And let's go for this one. See if I can find it.
When we were those kids, nothing lasts so long.
Yep, right there. So that'd be 98.3. I'm going to turn that down before I get a head on it. So that's pretty close too. And if we go on down here to 96, I'll go on down one more with this. So there's the
4 or 5 guys on the bench down here. Yep.
So that's 96.3.
Josh Bowen, Mark Ryan.
And you can see that's right in the middle of the band. So that's a pretty good indication. It's all lined up, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I did work on the speaker extensively on this. The gasket had come loose from around the speaker, and I used contact cement on that to put that back. And if you remember the screen, there was a nylon screen that had came off of it's basically a grill cloth in here, and that's been put on too with the same thing, contact cement. So that's all done, and it sounded pretty good.
Michael Mosher, 5'9" senior. Got another guard to be number 22, Greg Key. The 5'10" senior, number 24.
Can't complain too much about that. And everything's working just like it's supposed to, and I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and put the back on it and show you what that looks like when we get done. Alright, there we have the back on it. I found a couple of screws to match the screw holes on the back of that. Exact same threads, and I'm lucky on that. And that's the original one there. And there's on the bottom there's just two, oops, that hold it in. Now those have got the those screw into the chassis, and so they're protected against the touching because it is a live chassis. These on the end here, that one and the other one do not touch the chassis at all. They're in plastic, and they've got a metal insert inside the plastic to keep for the screw threads. So they are completely away from the action as it was. So this thing is pretty much done. Let me give you a close or far away shot, I guess. And I'm sorry, Bill, but this camera, you know, does do that hunting for the focus. So, anyway.
Praise to the Owls. Still in their 1-2.
With 5 points, and we're tied here at 14 apiece here in the opening moments of the second period.
That's a pleasant sound. I believe that's 106.1, which would be perfect for that. I don't have the antenna up at all, just sitting there.
Lisa Land is selling those big sunflowers.
The Cougars
Decorative purple corn.
Then some different, just kind of into the your garden stuff like basil, peppers.
Jack Marksberry's.
My station.
Stops, drives the middle, 15-footer in the air.
96.3.
No good.
Your front court, it goes to Matt.
A lot of high school sports on tonight. Just going to switch over here to AM. See if we can get anything out of it. It is kind of, it's like I say, 7:58 in the evening now. So let's see, go this way to get to AM. And go back to here. Even on the AM, we've got the high school sports. That had to be 650 WMS, I think.
No waiting, no nonsense.
I still need to get this cleaned off. I don't know if you can tell it, but it's kind of nasty looking.
Debit MasterCard, the perfect assist to any purchase. It doesn't just swipe, it does.
5, 4, 1,000. Chuck, how about Reggie Jackson? He made a career high of 5-3.
Yeah, it's some sort of game. I'm gonna guess that's 700 WLW because of where the pointer is, and it's just sort of tell by the way that people are talking. Now that was coming in. I noticed I was playing around with this last night. I think that might be that Zoomer radio out of Canada, 740, I think, because it was coming in really good and strong. And they play a lot of that type of music, so.
Do you feel like your car is slipping and sliding in the rain or something?
Well, now I'm thinking it might be WGN.
In Oak Park, Illinois, for a free tire evaluation.
Could be.
And while there, save up to $80 on select Hankook winter.
Let's go a little further.
Now through December 5th.
Kids. Nintendo Switch for the kids, the family, or you. Play together anytime, anywhere. Available now at Shoppers Drug Mart. Game rated E for everyone. Game and system sold separately.
This is Zoomer Radio.
There it is.
CFZM FM and CFZM AM. Owned and operated by MZ Media Incorporated.
Yeah, it was coming in good last night too, so.
Backs against the wall. We're taking a dub.
We're going to win it this year. Georgia's got it.
We're just saying.
Well, I'm not going to do a complete band scanner like that and try to find these out, so.
That could be powerful enough to liquefy the earth. That means that they could actually turn the soil into a consistency that's similar to quicksand. That's what we likely saw today. Thankfully, no one was killed.
An oil pipeline in Alaska has been closed as a precaution. State Department spokeswoman Heather Nauert.
With it, and now will be called on Zach, his first, and the team's third.
Alright, that would be our local station, the AM station,
That'll bring Connor
1390.
Sam Evans will check out. McCarty is 6 foot. Junior Evans.
And it's right at the right
junior,
spot,
so
too.
Giving up a little height on that exchange.
So I think I have that pointer pretty well dialed in.
Shoemaker will bring.
And that'll do it. Alright, that's going to do me for this radio. I think you can see it's working good. It looks fairly nice. If I had a third knob, it would be ideal. I wouldn't mind having a set of 3 knobs that match. Probably doesn't need a pointer on this last one, just a smooth one, but I can, you know, that's easy enough to get one of those pointers off. Just file it down. But let's see, that's AM. Let's see if I'm thinking this is the way it goes like that. Then we just switch it. See, now that doesn't make any sense. Somewhere I'm missing something, because that's supposed to be FM. That's AM. So, you know, unless you do it up here, maybe it's like this way. Maybe this is FM. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. This is AM. This is FM. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm just guessing. But, you know, the lettering is down here, so maybe it just points it to it, because you can't really see the pointer down there, so maybe that's the way it works. I don't know. You know, just guessing. But like I say, this part here comes off, and I will polish this up a little bit more. In fact, I didn't do anything to that at all. I just put this back on. So that's a good look at it, and I think that's a really nice. It turned out really nice. I'm very happy with it. Will be a nice one to add to my collection. And so that's about all I can say about that. May run some. That's funny. That's static electricity on that plastic. Anyway, that's may run some, like I started to say, some polish or buffing compound on that top. It's pretty well scratched. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put you up a little bit. It's a little hard to see, but there's some scratches in it. And that's me rubbing the top of it, the static electricity off my fingertips. So, but like I say, it's not that big a deal. It doesn't look bad from a distance at all. So, all right, that's going to do me for this one. You guys, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna see ya.